This is a wonderful pattern to use with people. It's very easy. It's very quick. And real quickly now, I'd like to just demonstrate with every one of you. Have all of you guys felt the arm levitation? Have all of you felt that on the front row? Okay, then let me just show you back here so each of you experience that. Listen to my words. John, I'm going to take the arm and leave it right here. Good. Excellent. Good. Locked, right? You feel the lock. You can put it down. You just leave it there. I'm going to do it, okay? Now let's take the arm, and we're going to leave it right here. Do you feel it sort of lock into place? Did I do it with you? Okay, have I done it with you? I've not done it with you. Come over here and do it. First of all, I'm going to take the arm. I'm going to leave it right there. He's gone, man. Come on back and put your arm down. He's gone. Now, I also used further surprise because he thought I was coming around to deal with him. And instead, I just grabbed his arm. He's like, okay. Surprise works great in hypnosis. Now, we'll just take the arm and we'll just leave it right here. Go ahead and put it down. Feel it lock into place, sort of? It's like it just belongs right there. Right on, I'm going to take the arm, and we're going to leave it right there. Feel that?
Yeah.
You go ahead and put it down. And Barbara, I'm going to take the arm and leave it right there.
When did you change your name, Jay?
So, Barbara, Jay, so we'll take the arm and we'll just go ahead and leave it right here. Notice their face change so much as that happens? Go ahead and put it down, guys, whenever you want to. Or you can leave it there all day if you want, I guess. All right. Do you feel that touch, though? Do you get the touch? See, what I'm doing is I'm using kinesthetic, confusion techniques. What I'm doing is I'll say, now, first of all, I'm using language. I'm going to take the arm. The arm? Whose arm? Right? The arm dissociates the arm from them. Okay? Which often will instantly make the arm go numb. Sometimes it'll instantly go numb when you do that. They'll even say, I don't feel the arm at all. You'll hear people talk like that. Did it start to do that for you? Right, because it's dissociated from you, and it is like foreign at that point. Imagine if I started dissociating you from any problem while associating you to all pleasure. Imagine if I dissociated you from conscious thoughts while associating you with unconscious processing. Some food for thought. Okay, so what I do is I take the arm and I say, I'm going to take the arm and leave it here. Well, leave it here is also a good suggestion, right? Okay, and then what I do is I gently start becoming more gentle with my touch, and then I'll also go left to right usually. So a little up, down, left, right, and then just slowly like take my hand away. And the arm will stay right there until you suggest it begins to move down with true unconscious movement. Then you can link all kinds of suggestions to the movement going down. Now that's easier, by the way, than getting arm levitation, which is a classical hypnotic phenomenon, okay? Where they'll say, now you'll begin to notice that either the right hand or the left hand will begin to rise up with true unconscious motion, as if it was pulled magnetically to the face. And they'll go on and on like this, right? And it's like, it takes forever, because if they're dissociated, and often they are, they don't feel the hand. They imagine it's raising up, but they don't feel it, and it's not moving. And you're going, and it moves up, and it's 1,000 helium balloons are tied to the arm. That's right, yeah. And they're going up, up, raise your hand. It's like, come on, go up. It's like you're jumping. I mean, I've seen hypnotherapists jump up and down and go crazy trying to get someone's hand to move up. And if you want to really freak them out at that point, you go, excuse me, can I step in? They'll go, oh, I guess. And you go, you're already imagining the arm going up, and so it's a natural phenomenon for your hand to lift to the place where it's being visualized now. Lift your hand now to the place where you've been imagining it to be all along. And usually they'll go, and it goes right, but still it's no fun to do. It's like it's a real royal pain to try to sit there and go and go and go. You know, I mean, I'd rather spend all that time programming them to do something I want, not trying to fight with them over eye closure or arm levitation. That's no fun. You know, it's a waste of my time and theirs, and I'm stressed out when I'm done. You know? Yes, Barbara?
When you say that surprise works great in hypnosis, do you mean confusion? Is that what you mean by surprise?
Sure.
Okay.
And your last name was, look at your hand. Notice all the lines and colors in your hand. As you notice it, I want you to just find that the hand is tied to the eyes, such as the hand starts to move down now with true unconscious motion. That's right. Now, if they actually did that and I still wanted to go in the trance, I go like this. Yeah, weird, isn't it? Look at it. Where'd it go? And you don't know. So close your eyes and just relax.
Breaking a toe.
Now, what I did is, well, not exactly. Don't quite think of it that way. He said breaking a tote. Tote is an NLP term called test, operate, test, exit, which stands for any moment in time can be represented by a tote. All representational systems are. And what it does is it doesn't break the tote so much as it stops the tote in the middle where it doesn't have one. What's the middle of a handshake? There isn't. It's one unit of behavior. Okay? So when I go out and I say, hi, my name's Kenrick Cleveland, and you're
Randall.
Glad to meet you, Randall. And actually nice. In fact, look at the hand. Notice the lines and colors as you close your eyes now and continue to see the picture with your eyes closed. As the hand begins to move down with true unconscious motion, you'll come back conscious. Now, come on back. Okay, you see what I'm doing? It's like, once again, once it's up, I can just let go of it by applying gentle pressure to the underneath, like this, until they don't know what I'm doing. All of a sudden, my hand's gone and their hand's stuck there. Or I just walk right up and say, hi, I'm Kenrick. Look at your hand. Notice the lines and colors in your hand. Notice how the eyes shift in relationship to those lines and colors. As you follow one, the eyes close as the hand begins to move down. Now, as you relax completely. Find yourself feeling safe, comfortable, and secure as you relax. Neat, huh? You can come on back, Randall, whenever you like. So, do you notice the confusion on his? What happens when I do that? He's like, right?
Yeah, I was wondering where rapport comes in. If you don't know anyone and you do this and you have not established, and like we really have our
Handshake
trust
is
in
rapport.
people.
A handshake is in our culture a start of rapport. It also has to do with how you look at them. So Erickson, for example, as I understand it, unfortunately I never met and worked with a man directly. I sure wish I could have. But he would have a twinkle in his eye. And he was an old man, and that kind of helped. And it's like you trusted him because he was also Dr. Milton Erickson, and he was introduced as such. And so he set it up as good as he. It wasn't like you're walking down the middle of Portland somewhere, go, oh hi, aren't you? I'm Kenrick. Look at your hand. And you'll get shot. You know, you got to be a little careful with that kind of thing. But as long as you have a reason to know them, or a right to do it, or some credibility, you can do that pattern.
Okay, that's what I mean.
When I was first learning this, I had a whole bunch of people that refused to shake my hand any longer. I'd throw everybody. I'd throw waitresses into traffic. You know, really appreciate your service today. Thank you so much. Look at your hand. There's all kinds of fun things you can do.
Was Erickson entirely self-taught, or did he have some trainings for him?
Self-taught. Except, so I guess he took some direct authoritarian hypnosis studies, and then other than that, it was all his own.
Was he a medical doctor or a psychiatrist?
Medical doctor and also psychiatrist, specialty in psychiatry, or as he says it, psychiatry. Okay, before we go to lunch, I would like to leave you with this thought. I want you to start to learn to pace your tonality, to pace your words, so that it sounds like you're speaking in a very strong rhythm, so that as you speak, your words are keeping time with some kind of an unspoken rhythm, so that while other people listen, you can start to use embedded commands right within the rhythm, and you'll begin to find that as you use this kind of pattern, a real powerful trance will begin to develop on its own, just simply from using the pattern. When you speak in a rhythm, you can start off with doing it in such a way that nobody will even know that you're really using any kind of a pattern. You're filling in most of the words and most of the blanks with what it is you're saying. And so there's really not much pausing, but if you want to deepen the trance, then what you go ahead and do is allow a longer pause and say fewer words between the pauses. So that when you do that, the people that are listening will just begin to go inside. They'll find that they just stop all conscious thought while they alter their attention inwards. Now, you begin to understand the power of being able to alter your consciousness. And you begin to understand how you can use that to really become the person you want to be, one with your unconscious. As you alter even deeper and just let go. You find it's very difficult to resist in any fashion. That it's just easier to let go and feel safe. Or resist and worry. Really worry. And so it's easy to just let go and find yourself relaxing. And when it's appropriate for you to realize that you've been able to get this rhythm, this tempo in your mind, then it's time for you to go ahead and come on back. And I want you to hear that tempo beating in your mind all during lunch, perhaps for many days to come, so that you can use that rhythm to sync your own words to, because we'll be using this pattern when we get back from lunch.